method to the madness that is the mobile revolution today? Let's find out from someone who's not from a madhouse but the madhouse. Milind Pathak, thank you so much for joining us. First off, tell us a little bit about Madhouse.
So it is not method to madness, it's madness to method that we bring. And Madhouse, as the name stands for, was mobile advertising house, and hence the name emerged. We are a WPP and Madhouse China joint venture, 50-50 joint venture. We came in India about 2012, and we are by far the largest mobile advertising marketing solutions company in India. On the brand side of business, we would be anywhere between 45-50% of the market size. So we are significantly large, and we handle a large set of clients in this domain. We play the whole game, which is creative strategy, media planning and buying, recommending technology partners or specific types of publishers, and so on and so forth for all our clients and all our brands.
How do you see mobile changing the face of advertising in India?
The time that the consumer is spending on this device is almost 45 to 50% of his total time he spends on any medium. With this, clearly the consumer journey on this device is taken. Right? Then it's a matter of time when the advertising spend starts moving into this direction.
Currently, the Indian audience for ads, I feel, is little heavily tilted towards the male gender, because the more males spend time on watching ads. Is there anything that you have in mind to change that, to have more women perhaps?
So I think, so if I look at a male-female demographic ratio in India, we are almost 65-35, right? So 65% of the total mobile demographic spread is on men and 35 is on women. Now, one interesting statistic, even on a woman's site, I will not take the name, but I was talking to those guys, 20% of that audience is male and 80% is female. So on a pure play female site also, there is a tilt towards male audience, right? I think that is natural. So, there is a power of 49, women are 49% of India's population, but still at the indexing level, we are still at 35%. I think over a period of time, this should change.
Okay, one last question, Milind. Can you tell us 5 trends in the mobile advertising industry in India and how is it working?
I think first is that device ecosystem will lead they will be the front runners, right? Number 2, we see that videos and shopping is an area which will clearly leapfrog in India. Absolutely, there is no doubt of that. All the data consumption numbers of India, this year by March we would have consumed almost 100 petabyte of data traffic both on 3G, 2G. Massive, right? 2012 March was about 15 petabytes. So you have grown almost 7 times, 6 times in the last 3 odd years. Third trend I would trace Pehle app or Pehle app is the more right word. App perhaps will steal the march over mobile web in India, and more companies will focus on this domain. I think we are marching at 600 million mobile internet users and internet users in India in the next 3 odd years. We see this massive growth and a massive momentum that will take across. And the last trend that I see is, I think we should stop talking India as a mobile first country. We should start saying India as a mobile most country.
Right, and it's the younger generation which defines what is going to be tomorrow.
So if you don't capture this, right, you will be too far.
Yeah, so exciting times for mobile. All the very best to you, Milind Pathak.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much for speaking with us.
Thank you very much, appreciate it.
Please tell us about yourself. What do you do?
We run a startup called Masala Box. It's basically a mobile platform that connects home chefs to customers. So we have a daily changing menu where you can order from. All of our food is cooked by home cooks.
Thanks, Varun, for joining us. How are you solving this riddle, rather?
We're dealing, I would say, at a grassroots level. We are dealing with, all kinds of merchants who are, I would say, not organized at all,